So what if I told you that being in the martial arts could make you rich?
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Being in the martial arts can make you rich because you can learn discipline and focus. That's not me saying it. Take the word of somebody who is a billionaire.
2/3 of all Fortune 500 CEOs have one thing in common: military background. 2/3 of those 2/3 have something else: martial arts. What do you learn in martial arts, Brian? Discipline, focus.
Another thing, in addition to discipline and focus, I think you get from the martial arts is you learn how to deal with aches and pains. If you stretch, you learn how to be flexible. You learn how to talk in front of people. You learn how to research and find out information. You learn how to network with people. You learn how to fight, but not just fight in a negative way. You learn fighting spirit. A business acumen that you could pick up from judo is the concept of mutual welfare and benefit. If you have something that's good for you and good for your customer, ta-da, you can make money at it. One thing that you'll learn from Taekwondo, well, a couple of things. You'll learn perseverance. Actually, let's go through all the Taekwondo tenets. Courtesy, I'm sure it pays to be nice to your customers. Integrity, you don't have integrity in business. You can make a lot of money like Bernie Madoff, but you're ultimately going to end up in jail. Perseverance, self-explanatory. Self-control. If you don't have self-control in your business dealings, you're probably going to end up harassing your employees inappropriately, or as soon as you get money, you'll spend it. Indomitable spirit. Something doesn't work out, you get up, you try it again. Now let's look at this, something that comes from the Tao Te Ching. Now that I'm advocating Taoism as a religion, but if you look at it as a philosophy, let me get this light on. There we go. Let's talk about the 10,000 things.
And I said, you did it. I mean, you tried a lot of things. I believe Thomas Edison, I wouldn't have done it 10,000 times. Okay. I would have hired an engineer from MIT to do it. But I mean, I've tried a lot of things. Nobody's failed at more things than I have. And the first 100 million are successes, but I could write a book about failures that'd be, I mean, because I've tried a lot of different things. Because failure is just testing. And one of the reasons I've been so successful in generating this equity and value in my kids, and I call you all kids, is because I convince them that making a mistake is okay.
10,000 failures. Do it 10,000 times. 10,000 things. 10,000 hours of practice leads to mastery. Practice a technique 10,000 times. You'll master it. I fear not the man who knows 10,000 techniques. I fear the man who knows one technique and has done it 10,000 times. I'm sure a lot of us in martial arts have heard that saying. You know, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Like Mr. Pena says, mistakes. You make mistakes when you're learning your form. You make mistakes when you're learning a new technique. You make mistakes when you're learning a difficult technique. You make mistakes when you're sparring. Sometimes I've made mistakes when I'm teaching. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are how you get better. If you're in IT, we make mistakes all the time. That's how you develop a product until it gets on the line. And that's why you have, and he says this later in the video, I'm not going to grab the whole thing. People with the engineering mindset, they want to try to get things perfect before it goes out the door. It doesn't always work like that. It has to be good enough. Not that it has to be bad, but it has to be good enough. It has to be excellent, but it's never going to be perfect because there is nothing in the world that is perfect. So check out the original video if you like, and just know that, hey, you take a class from me, you never know. I could be giving you the tools to become rich. Hopefully, I'm acquiring the tools that'll make me rich. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace. Oh, and one more thing. Creating systems. Some of us in the martial arts learn systems, and we create systems. Creating systems is kind of like creating a new business idea.
Homie, take a chance. Am I a victim of my circumstance? Do I have the groove that makes you dance? Something that's gonna smack you in the trance. Is it happenstance or real focus? You know that the rhyme that I got ain't both.